Hello Virgo and welcome to my channel. My name is Tony and I'm about to do first time ever for my channel love relationships reading. In this case it will be dedicated to all people that have a Virgo placement such as ascendant, sun or moon, and it's of course a general reading and you should take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest behind. What I want to say as an intro to this video is that I really pushed myself to make a format, a spread that is gonna serve this purpose the best in terms of giving the right advice, putting the nice perspective on things with a reading that through the instrument that the reading can offer. And I designed this just to fulfill a certain need that I have in a reading, to basically give me opportunity to look in a situation from present, from future, and from a past point of view, and to work equally for all time periods, let's put it this way. I'm gonna use two spreads. One of them is a bigger arcana spread. I'm gonna use it for the energy of the period. In this particular case, it's gonna be, of course, the month of September. And the smaller deck I'm gonna use for the reading itself. So I'll explain the positions as the reading goes. Let's see if it's gonna be appreciated by the Virgos as well. Okay, as I said, I'm gonna use the big arcanas to check the energy of the period, September 2022. And then with the regular deck, I'm gonna place cards in 4 positions, and I'm gonna explain once I lay them down which position what does it represent and how you should take it. Okay, the first position, I wasn't supposed to do it like that. I'm gonna do it all over again. I wasn't supposed to open the card, so I'm gonna do it all over again. Sorry about that, but yeah, I need to be correct with all the other zodiac signs. So position number 1, position number 2, position number 3, and then of course position number 4. So when it comes to number 1 position, this is all about you in the love affairs, partnerships, emotional situations for September. Position number 2 is the situation itself, the heart of the matter, the possibilities, the chemistry, depending. And position number 3 is the other person. This is sex neutral. It means that it can be a female or male individual. This can also be a same-sex relationships. It doesn't really matter since we talk about energies. And the position number 4 is actually the outcome of the situation presented at this reading. And of course, number 5, as I said, is the overall energy for the month of September for Virgo. So let's begin with the overall situation. One way or another, you need to be a bit patient. You need to use this month of September as a period in which you should look at the bigger picture in this time concerning your love, life, relationships, partnerships, existing ones, future ones, the ones that you would like to attract, of course, the one that you would like to attract, the certain relationship that you would like to attract, the certain person that you would like to have in your life, or of course a past situation from which it's already happened, but you need some kind of a closure. In any way, you need to look at the bigger picture. You need to think about a very, very general truth about all of us, and it's everything happens when it needs to happen, if it does have to happen, because there is certain, let's say, knowledge into that, but not only knowledge, there is certain wisdom, and this wisdom might be a key element for you in the month of September, because I already see you in the month of September are gonna rush things up. You're gonna rush things up, inspired by a new sensation, a new emotion. Some of you can have a spring of a sexual desire towards another one, or if it's already an existing relationships, you might have all of a sudden like a new found sexual desire. Should it be like doing something that you haven't done before in this partnership, or should it be like putting it to the next level, like you've been going with your partner with a certain speed, and now you need to, like, you feel the inside, need to go more wild, if you like, or more passionate, if you like, in both ways. This is the case, but you are rushing things up in one way or another, or you rushed the things up in the previous situation, and actually the situation was a little bit under the level, under the energy of from which you run into it. How can I say it? You run into a situation that it's immature. It promised to have a bigger result and much more potential than it actually did, in a way. For the ones that are in a present situation, maybe your partner, it's not really ready at the moment to provide you exactly what you want in the time and space that we're talking about, month of September. They might have their own insecurities, they might have their own how should I call it, they might play some tricks on them, or themselves, or you might provoking them to feel, for them to feel a bit tricked in this situation, like it's not exactly what you're trying to achieve with them in this partnership whatsoever. It might be also the case, but one way or another, Virgo, you are rushing things up. This is the most important for September, and actually you need to be more patient and not so pushy. Don't push too much a situation, because you might destroy the potential that it has with future or present situation, or you maybe push the situation and it brought to the other person to feel more or less how can I say it, like to doubt themselves, to or to feel like they are being tricked into something. So either way, this led to or will lead, or it's putting you in a mode to actually rest your mind and relax between what you want to achieve, which most likely is not going to happen or didn't happen before. This is one of the situation, and you're going to be pushed into another situation furthermore, and I'll tell you more about this future situation. Let's see what else will be the change into the energy for Virgo. Virgos in the month of September, what is the energy for the Virgos? Let's do it like that. Again, fire energy, Leo. Cool. Let's see what else. I need a little bit more cards to complete this general overview for the Virgo. General overview, please confirm the Knight of Wands. The confirmation of Knight of Wands is the World. Okay, then Page of Cups, the Justice. My God, more major arcanas. Okay, then the Knight of Pentacles, it's confirming the Seven of Swords. And one more card. Okay. Virgos. In the month of September, when it comes to your love, relationships, and your partnerships, or your partner at the moment, here and now, that exists, or the one that you want to attract, in order for you to get what you want, you need to face your demons one way or another. You need to face what you're not getting of the first layer of the situation, and deal with it, like rethink all over again what was that was not proportionate to the really existing situation, or to the situation that you want to attract. It's not proportional to the result or the outcome that you would like to get. Virgos, you are completing, let's put it this way, you're completing some cycle when it comes to your partner or your future partner, or you completed the cycle with your previous one. So there is a lesson into it, and there is karma into it. This is the card of Saturn, and this card, it's really it's really, you cannot run over it, yeah, you cannot just run over Saturn, like there are certain lessons, some structures, some life lessons that bring real wisdom to you in the month of September, like either through your existing partner, who might find you that you are a bit pushy and out of proportion at some part in the month, or this is what led to the end of the previous situation in any way, but you need to bring more balance into your partnerships, generally speaking. This means that as the Justice has two scales here, if this is one, this is the other partner, you need to balance things out between the two of you in order for the story to go up, literally. That's one way of looking at it. This might be, for some of you, second chance to reconnect with a loved one, or somebody that is missing in the present in your love partnership sector, and you really want them to be back. This might be a second chance for this to happen. Consider this, because it might be a strong message for some of you, although at the previous moment, if it was unsustainable because of the unexperienced on one side or the other, either way, now this time this might be possible, but this time take it slowly, which means not to keep your ground and know exactly what you want, but it means that this time it needs to go more balanced. It needs to go into more balanced and more practical and slow way, if that makes sense, because this is the opposite energy of the fiery night, but this night always brings the result compared to this one. So there needs to be a change of strategy when it comes to getting what you want, and especially when it comes to the ones of you that are finding themselves in September in a situation with opportunity to bring somebody else, somebody from the past, like somebody from before that didn't have the right situation, the right condition to develop as you would like it to. You get the point. For some other of you, it's a situation in which you're gonna have victory, most likely over your own behavior, in terms that in some way you will have a chance, facing your demons and the failures in your partnership, love, relationship sector, to go over and really discover what it's the needed ingredients for you to complete with a certain false idea, let's put it this way, or immature in terms of not like a project you had not based on experience and wisdom, but just based on let's put it passion and will to get whatever you want because you want it, and because you're burning with it. It's not about that. It's about facing what's really the inner strength that you have, facing what is really the desire of your heart, the very heart of you, not the one that is a little bit down, further down the pants, if you get the idea, because this is also sexual, attraction, not love. Generally speaking, that's for all the signs out there. Love is a rare bird these days. Honestly, there is such big misconception of what love is that it's not a surprise that most people don't get what they, I mean, even if they get what they want, it's not really love, and they end up, regretting it one way or another. Because some people think that love is security, some people think that love is to have predictable partners, some of them thinks that, love is to control the other person, or to be satisfied whenever, wherever, if you get the idea. This is not love. Love is when you would run over your own, how can I say it, comfort, in order to, no, this is not love. I mean, this is one conception of love. I mean, love, my opinion, it's something very hard to determine, and it needs to come from your heart, generally speaking, not from your mind. And it needs to be, when it's love, you should be able to think with your heart and feel with your brain. If that makes sense, that's exactly my concept of love, like thinking with your heart and feeling with your brain, and it all makes sense, and you have no question marks in the process. If this is the case for some of you, congratulations. If not, what can I say? Keep on moving, slowlier and more practical in the approach, because you're gonna have to show what you're made of, and you need to work for getting the clarity of what your heart wants. You're gonna have a not one, two, three. You're gonna have 9 levels to get there. Let's put it this way. And of course, this card is also here. And it's basically, for some of you, there is a lesson in September. You're not getting what you want because you're gonna get it when you have to get it, when you're ready, when your demons are already, at peace, and you face them, and you are at peace with yourself, and you know exactly what you have in your heart and why it's worth getting it, and nothing else but this particular thing, which is a brand new successful concept for your life, that it's needed, because you are ending a cycle, want it or not. You're in a rush to do something, but you actually need to end it, and you need to change your attitude towards it. That's for some of you. The ones that are in a partnership, in an existing love relationship whatsoever, you have to have in mind that with your behavior, probably you are giving your partner, in a way, some doubt, some second thoughts, some insecurities, and you need to chill, change the approach, in order to get, for both of you, what your hearts desire most. I hope this reading makes sense to you, Virgo. It makes sense to me. I am really, what can I say? I'm really trusting my intuition when it comes to it. Some of the things that I say don't make sense here and now, but I believe that they need to be put out there. If you like this video, please share, comment, subscribe to my channel. This will be great support for me, and it's gonna give me much more reasons to continue to deliver you messages like this, or even better. Have a great love in the month of September, and know love can happen anytime, any place. You just need to really be in touch with your heart when it comes to it. That's a great end to end this video. Bye bye, and see you in October, Virgo.